Alright, so I want to give some advice on self-love. And like, we had the same tree as last time. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give some advice on self-love and how you could love yourself. Yeah. So self-love is like, it's where you treat yourself how you would treat a loved one, or how you would treat a friend, a, a truly genuine, authentic friend or loved one, or how you would treat your wife or your husband. You know. So in order to develop self-love, you need to know what it's like to not love yourself, and to kind of be at the bottom. I mean, you don't really need to, but that's why with me, like, I was in a relationship. I got my heart broken because I wasn't ready. I was immature. I had no self-love, no self-respect. But through that heartbreak, I learned how to love myself. And I hope I could give you some advice on that, help you develop that too. So, yeah, treat yourself how you would treat a loved one. Laugh with yourself. Buy yourself things. Reflect. And hold on. Journal. I recommend that you journal. I highly recommend that you journal, because when you journal, you develop self-awareness, and you can look back at your growth. You know, it's very beautiful when you journal, and it can really help with developing self-love. And and also another thing to help with self-love is talking. You know, social skills. Talk to someone about your problems, about how you feel, but like, talk to someone you trust, like a genuine friend. Don't just talk to some random person, because then they're just going, you know, they're going to stash it all up here, and then when they get around a bunch of people, you know how it is, they just going to tell all your business and shit. You're just going to be feeling like, damn, like, I can't trust nobody, so talk to someone you genuinely trust, and like, find it in your heart to trust people again. Find it in your heart to love again, because honestly, like, it's kind of hard for me to. It was really hard for me to move on from my ex, and like, fall in love and be social, because like, I've been getting hurt by people since I was like probably like 6 years old. I've been getting hurt by people. I've been in an alternative school, getting yelled at, literally crying when a grown adult come and yells into my face. I'm like a 9-year-old kid getting yelled at, getting slammed into walls, eating junk food, having a porn addiction to cope with what had happened to me. I said this in another video, but I used to weigh 244 pounds, because that's how I coped with how I felt. And so, like, another thing is to set goals. Journal and set goals. Set reasonable goals. Like, don't let your ego get in the way. Tell you that you could achieve this high goal. Like, set reasonable goals that you feel like you could achieve easily. You know, like, Like, set a goal to make one friend. Set a goal to talk to that girl. Talk to that girl. But not for sex, just for social skills. Like, think of it as like a video game, right? In video games, you kill monsters or kill people, right? And you get experience from that. And the more experience you get, the more you level up. It's kind of like that in real life. Like, the more you, the more people you talk to, the more social you are, the more experience you get in your social skills, and the more your social skills level up, the more comfortable you'll feel speaking around others, and relaxing. And another thing that could help you develop self-love is physical health. And I think this is very important, is very essential to your self-love, is your self-image, your physique. Like, you look in the mirror and you don't even have a six-pack. You're fat. You're fat. You literally have titties. Like how can you? Every time you look in the mirror, you won't see yourself as a fat piece of shit. So I think it's very important that you get a gym membership. You go to the gym. You start working out. But don't set the bar too high. Don't try to lose all the weight in like a month or a week or 2 months or 3 months. Get on to self-improvement. Self-improvement is for life. Get yourself onto a plan that you could sustain for life, like, and when you think about it, you're not the only one struggling with the same problem. Like, there's millions of young men that have been addicted to porn. I'm one of them. Millions of people that have been traumatized. What the fuck? There's millions of people that have been traumatized, yelled at when they were younger, abused. You know, you're not the only one. We've all been hurt, but some of us have the desire to improve. And I want to give you, that advice. It's probably like not a lot of advice, but it's authentic advice coming directly from me. So, what's another thing? Develop self-love. Spend time in nature. I'm out in nature right now, sitting up against a tree. Like, when you think about it, when's the last time that you touched grass with your feet? When's the last time you sat up against a tree? When's the last time you went for a walk? When's the last time you just got some sun on your face? And when's the last time you said hi to a stranger? Probably a couple years ago. Set goals like that. Go for a walk. Set that goal. Sit up against a tree. Set that goal. Buy a journal. Set that goal. Uh, like, one of my goals is to make one friend over the summer. Another one is to ride a horse, to go swimming, to go fishing. Those are all goals. Those are all achievable goals, and they are very. I think it's very beautiful to get on to self-improvement and prioritize yourself, cause like, no one is gonna come into your life and save you. No one's gonna take responsibility for your actions. Your actions. Nobody's gonna. There's not gonna be a miracle in your life where you suddenly become a millionaire, where you suddenly have that business or that YouTube channel, where you're suddenly like that high value man. Like, whatever you want to be in life, you have to work. You have to work for it. You have to work extremely hard for what you want in life, because no one is going to give you anything. I had to work extremely hard to get to where I am now. I was in a relationship, I got my heart broken, but everything happens for a reason. That's what I believe. So through that process, I developed self-love. There was this kid from my school. We used to be cool, 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 but it wasn't really like a friendship. It was more like toxic, like this person that I was cool with. He was always disrespecting me. Like he would always call me a bitch and say like, you a bitch for real, and like all I would do is show this dude love. I would um buy the lame ass weed. I used to smoke weed. I buy the lame ass weed. I buy the blunts. I buy the lame ass corner store food. I put up with the disrespect, the toxicness, and it's like every time I hung out with this person, it's like it's $30 to $50 out of my pocket, and every time it'd be like I'd always hear like, you a real nigga for that, and I'll pay you back when I get back on my feet. Like this dude, he used to have 2 tablets, right? And I gave him one of my phones because he broke both his tablets, and he broke my phone, and he didn't pay me back. We fell out. I was constantly being disrespected and showing so much love, and in the end, I was the one that got hurt because I didn't have any self-respect. I was always the one being disrespected. And the way we fell out is because, he was jealous of me and he wanted to humiliate me, you know. You know how those people are, like, they just want to humiliate you, they just want to, you know, like fight you and record it and shit. Those kind of people. Those low quality people. That's what they are. And so, but everything happens for a reason. So through that process, I developed self-love. No, yeah, self-love and self-respect. So just know that whatever you were going through in life is happening for a reason, and it's for your growth. And just remember that no one is going to do the work for you. You have to do the work yourself, and you have to love yourself the way you are now so that you can improve. Because the only way you're going to be that person in the future, that what's it called, entrepreneur, yeah, entrepreneur, the only way you're going to be that entrepreneur, that business owner making thousands, tens of $1,000s a month, whatever you want to be in life, is if you put in the work for it today. Delayed gratification. You sacrifice today for tomorrow. That's the only way to become whatever you want to become. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share. Self-love. Love yourself. Always love yourself and put in the work.